Hello everyone, this is Kathleen, and oh my gosh, I've got the funnest mess on my desk today, and I hope that you'll join me to see how I take heavy glossy book page and alter it to fit my vintage junk journals. My favorite way that I alter glossy book page is to use a piece of sandpaper and do some sanding. Takes the gloss off, most of it. And it also, particularly for this project, I did a little bit of striation as I sanded so that I get a kind of a woven linen kind of a look on these pictures. So yeah, so the first thing to do if you want a similar look is just to take a regular piece of sandpaper and then pull it down and pull it down and pull it down and pull it down, and then you take it the other way at right angles and pull it across. Okay, so that takes some of the gloss off, but that's what I've already done to the pages that I'm going to work with. Okay, so let me show you in my signature. This is what we're going to do today. So I'm just going to show you how to use some fluid acrylics, golden high flow. This one is a transparent red oxide high flow acrylic, and some distress sprays, maybe some gesso, texture paste, stamping, you know, the regular stuff. Okay, so let's start first of all with giving this text page some texture. Right, so let's put just a little bit of gesso down. I have to warn you, this could get messy and it could get random. That's okay with me. You know, I don't mind random. I really have learned that I really kind of like seeing how things look. Okay, I'm going to take just a minute and dry this gesso. Okay, so you can see that from my previous page, I've got some distress oxide here on my glass mat, and I don't want to waste that, so I'm just going to spritz that with some water and take advantage of that. And we'll dry that too. Okay, so now let's do this side with just a little gesso. Okay, now I'm going to take just a little bit of texture paste. What I want to do is put down just a little bit of like scraping, just so that it looks like some plaster. I don't want to put it all the way over where someone might write. So I just want to put a little kind of on the edges. All right, back to drying. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, now the fun. Now for the fun. So I think on this page, we're just going to let it be plaster. I'm going to use some of this speckled egg distress spray, and I'm just going to put some of that on there and then thin it out and see if I can get it to move. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's try that. Okay, now let me show you how cool is this high flow acrylic. And we're just going to put a drop on there and a drop of the yellow as well. And then again, I'm going to hit that with some water and let that bloom. One of the things that I really like about using these glossy book pages is that they can stand up to a lot of this mixed media stuff without causing problems. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to put a drop or two. If you want, you can take a brush and move it, mix it. It's probably a good idea to have some paper towel on hand as well. Okay, let's come back to this side and do a little green on this one as well. Okay, I kind of like the way that looks. Yeah. So I'm going to put that aside. Let's grab this other one. All right, so this one just has only been, it has only been sanded. So let's just take some ink and we'll just put some ink on it first. Uh-oh, that one is starting to tear. Gonna have to put a, when I repair, I use this paper tape. I want to make sure that it's not going to rip out of the book. And we may as well put it down now so that it gets whatever color we're going to put on it. Okay, so now let's do another little bit of plaster down the side. Okay, there's that side. I think I probably will kind of leave this one pretty pretty open because I kind of want to be able to see that picture. This is an illustration. All right, if that smears, you can take a wet wipe and just clean it off. Egyptologists used to employ artists to record these monuments and the beautiful ancient art. I think we're through with that now. Let me try this again. Let's see, this is the green nib. Okay, now I'm going to put some texture on here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And we might do a little bit of the same thing on this side. Okay, I think that's done. Now let's see where we want to put it in the signature. Yeah, I think we'll put it in here. All right. Thanks so much for being with me today. I hope that was interesting. Hope that gives you some interesting ways to play in your own journal. If you liked that video, would you please give me a like? Hit the like button. It really helps my channel. I appreciate that. And we'll see you again with another project.